Hi friends, this is Bilal Haider, and today I'm going to share this this project with you, which I'm working on for Bearshares. Basically, this project I'm basically setting up a GraphQL server, which makes it easy to query the blockchain data, and then further we can use this to create some awesome front-end applications for Bearshares. Alright, so let me first show you how it works and what it can do for us. So I will not go into the code, and I will not show you how I coded it, because ton of things in there. I will just show you how it works. So let's go to the front end. So how you query GraphQL data. So when you start this server, basically you get this front end, and you can type your queries in here. Okay, and if you go here, the documentation explorer, and if you click the root query type, it will show you different queries that you can make in here. Okay, and you can make these queries to get the data from the Bearshares blockchain. So let's I will remove I will add all the different queries later on. Okay, and I will remove these 4 test queries from here as well. So first of all, let's go to the user, and it tells you that you can make a query to get a user. You can type user, and you can pass a name, and you will get the data for the user. If I click user and if I click account, so it will tell me what data of this user can I get. So it lists a lot of different data that we can get for the user. So let's try it. How we execute this query. So we type 2 curly braces, then we type user, and inside that user we give it a name, and then open another curly braces, then we type one of or any of these properties which we want to get for this user from the Bearshares blockchain. So let me type name. So I want to get my name, and I also want to get the owner key. It will be the public key. So I want to get account auths, I want to get key auths, and I want to get weight threshold. Alright, for the owner key. I don't want to get active posting or memo keys. I don't want to get any of the other data. I want to get this one, which is post count. So the beauty of this this query language is that we only pass the data which we want to get back. Okay, so I only want this data, and I will query for only this data, and this GraphQL is smart enough to just give me back only the data which I requested for. Okay, that makes it very powerful, and it also it can also get the sub data, or we can also get the linked data. So for example, I want to get all the posts of this user, that's me basically. So later when I'll add the sub module of post, or sub GraphQL object of post to this, then we will get all the posts of this user from this same query. So we will do posts, and we will pass what we get about the post. So we want to get all the title of the posts title and things like that. Okay, but for now let me add this thing, which is voting mana bar. Okay, so this is an example of um, sub GraphQL object. So uh, it's not a part of this object, but it's a different object that I added in this. Okay, so if I do voting voting mana bar, and then I say current mana and last update time, and if I run this query, it will get me my voting mana bar, and it will show me how much mana I have currently, and it will also show me the last update time. Okay, so this was an example of a sub object basically. So I can query data for a certain user and get only the things which I want to get, and this is very powerful. We cannot just only play it around in this front end, but we can make these queries to get the data inside of our application, maybe a React application, and then we can display that data to the user. Okay, so I will continue working on this, and once I have a complete application, then I will put it online on a link, maybe graphql.bearshares.com. Then you can also play around with it. For now, there are a couple of test objects in here, and it's not complete. Okay, so there are a ton of methods that are missing. Let's make one more query, then I will close this video. So I want to get a reputation for my name. Basically, I want to get my reputation, and what we have is, no, not this one, maybe yes. Let's see what we have in the reputation. So account reputation, we have account and we have reputation. So we have reputation, and then we have account. So if I play that, I'm pretty sure I will get back my reputation and my account. And I also put this put this here in the backend. Basically, this part, I mean this GraphQL server, it also alerts all the queries which I'm making. Okay, so here I made this query, and I'm getting this information from this this method call from api.bearshares.com. Okay, so, and I'm also getting several different data along with my query. So only what I want to display in here, that shows here. Okay, so for example, I want to show more data in here, then I can also pass that to get more data. Okay, so I think this was pretty much all for this video, and I'll see you next time.